Hello everyone, this is lesson number 10, HSK 5, and let's continue. First repeat our words. 称呼 to call, in form of address. Tron, bunch, string. 一辈子 all one's life. 农村 countryside. 屋子 house room. 断 to break. 以来 ever since. 姥姥 maternal grandmother. 舅舅 maternal uncle. 姑姑 paternal aunt. 坚决 resolute. 打工 to do odd jobs, side job. 挣 to earn. 线 counting. 套 a measure word for flats or some sets. 装修 to fit to renovate. 不得了 extremely terribly. Extremely good, terribly tired, something like that. 醉 to be drunk. 强烈 strong. 夜 night, evening. 锁 lock to lock. 临 just before or about to. 悄悄 quietly. 晒 to sunbath, to dry in the sun. 被子 quilt. 长途 long distance. 动 to freeze. 想象 to imagine, imagination. 灰尘 dust, dirt. And 亮 light to glow. So first one for today is 微笑 to smile or smile. 微 you can say micro, very little. 笑 to laugh. So little laugh to smile or smile. First example, a warm smile appeared on his face, which made me feel very at ease. 温暖 warm, 安心 at ease to feel relieved. Literally calm heart, 安心。他脸上 so on his face 露出了 appear 露出 smile expose. This one 露出笑容 or 微笑 the same. On his face 他的脸上总是会露出微笑，露出了一个温暖的微笑。Appeared one warm smile, 温暖的微笑，让我 and made me 感到 feel 很安心 very at ease。他脸上露出了一个温暖的微笑，让我感到很安心。露出 to appeared. A smile can resolve a lot of awkwardness. 化解 to resolve, to iron out. 尴尬 awkward, embarrassed. 尴尬。化解 to resolve some化解 resolve, diffuse, address, overcome, dissolve. 化解一个微笑 one smile 可以 can 化解 to solve, resolve 许多尴尬 a lot of awkwardness 许多尴尬一个微笑可以化解许多尴尬。Next one, for尴尬, this one, 尴尬。汪So 一个微笑可以化解许多尴尬。Next one, 温暖 warm 温暖。The sunlight is shining on my body and it feels very warm. 阳光 sunshine，阳光 the sunshine 照 it's to shine, here is to shine to illuminate, to shine, right, to shine. 在身上 on my body， 在身上感觉非常温暖 and feels very warm。阳光照在身上，感觉非常温暖。The story is full of warmth and emotion, making people shed tears. 流泪 to shed tears. Because 流 to flow, 泪 it's tears 流泪。这个故事 this story 充满了 full of 温暖和感动 ，filled with warmth and emotion. You can say 感动，它这个特别猛，让人流泪 and made people shed tears. 这个故事充满了温暖和感动，让人流泪。Here's 感动 as a noun. Cannot be noun. Okay, interesting. I think it's still a noun here. 这个故事充满了温暖和感动，让人流泪。The next one, 立刻 immediately. We know another word 马上 but this one is usually used for past action, past simple, present perfect, something like that. Upon hearing this news, he immediately stood up. As you can see, stood up. 听到这个消息 so as he heard this news, 他立刻 he immediately 站了起来。As we can see, 了 right? Because 站 it's a stand 站起来 stand up 站了起来 stood up. So 听到这个消息，他立刻站了起来。Next one, if you need help, please contact me immediately. 如果你需要帮助 ，so if you need help， 如果 if 你需要帮助，请 please 立刻 immediately 联系我，联系 contact 我。如果你需要帮助，请立刻联系我，联系我。Next one, pull, it's usually not so that not so used, not so often used, but let's see. To throw oneself on something. This one is hard to translate. Rushed, beat, topology. Okay. The child saw his mother return and immediately threw himself into her arms. 孩子看到妈妈回来了。So as a child saw 看到妈妈回来了 returned 扑进不是立刻 right 立刻扑进 yes 立刻 is missed here in Pinyin 立刻扑进这个扑 to throw oneself 进show into something 扑进他的怀里 you can say bosom the chest or breast of a person. So he arms or to her arms, bosom, lap, breast. Okay. 孩子看到妈妈回来了，立刻扑进她的怀里。He threw himself onto the bed and fell asleep quickly. 他扑到床上 so on a bed 很快 and very quickly 就睡着了 fell asleep. 他扑到床上，很快就睡着了。Next one, 卧室 bedroom 卧室。There is a big bed in a desk. 不是 a big bag 不是 There is a big bed and a desk in the bedroom. 书招不是书桌书 book drawer and table so desk. 卧室里 so inside of a bedroom 有一张大床。张 measure word for some flat objects like a table, like a bed, so a big 一张大床 one big bed. And 还有 and there is and you can say and still have not still 还有 and there are as well as 一张书桌不是书桌一张书桌 a bedroom, so the same measure word 张 also you can say 一个 but 一张 is more correct. 卧室里有一张大床还有一张书桌He put the bedroom curtains to the light so the light wouldn't be too bright. 窗帘 curtain curtain 光线 light ray 亮 bright. So 他把 so he took 卧室的窗帘 so he took curtains off bedroom's curtain 卧室的窗帘拉上拉 it's to pull 上 up pulls the bedroom curtains. I think maybe you need to go up for this. 这样 and this way so 光线it's a light array 光线就不会太亮 will not be too bright 太亮。他把卧室的窗帘拉上，这样光线就不会太亮。Next one, pool. Be careful with this one. Also pool, but another character. This one pool to spread out to lay down. I spread the blanket on the ground, preparing for a picnic. Pool. Paved, tiled, covered, lay, spread. 我把毯子 blanket 野餐 picnic 毯子 blanket 我把毯子 I take a blanket pull and spread it 在地上 on the ground 准备 prepared 野餐 for picnic 我把毯子铺在地上准备野餐 He laid a new bedsheet so that the guest could stay more comfortably. 床单 bedsheet 床单 bed linen bedsheet bedspread bedding 床单换床单 to change 他铺了 so he spread he laid 一张新床单 a new bed sheet 一张新床单让客人 and let guest 客人住 live and they describe how to live or stay 更舒服 more comfortable 他铺了一张新床单让客人住更舒服 Next one 飘 to float in the air 飘 float as you can see on the left it's 飘 for a ticket and on the right it's 风 from wind so the floor the main meaning from a wind a faint fragrance was floating in the air making people feel relaxed and happy 淡淡 faint light lacking strength or vigor 香味 scent fragrance 心旷神怡 to be relaxed and happy 心旷神怡。空气，空气中，so in the air，空气中飘着 floating 这个字首 action ing 这个 continuous action，飘着淡淡的香味，a faint fragrance，a very light fragrance，香淡淡的香味，让人 and made people 心旷神怡，feel relaxed and happy，relaxed and happy。空气中飘着淡淡的香味，让人心旷神怡。心旷神怡。Next one, snowflakes were floating outside the window, and the scenery was extremely beautiful. Snowflakes, 雪雪花。Some early ascended original crystal of snow with hexagonal symmetry. 雪花，景色 scenery view. So 窗外 outside of the window 飘着 floating 雪花 snowflakes。景色 and the scenery 景色美极了，极了的 so extremely and 美 beautiful so extremely beautiful 美极了景色 scenery。窗外飘着雪花，景色美极了。Next one, word 阵 short period or measure. It is a measure word for some short period action. 阵 Suddenly, a gust of wind blew, and all the windows were blown open. So here is 阵 you can say translate a gust of wind. 突然 suddenly, unexpectedly 刮起了 wind blew. 一阵大风 one big wind. You can say a gust of wind. 一阵大风 a gust of wind. 刮 to blow right. 刮起了一阵大风，把窗户 and he took a window 都吹开了 and open it. But 吹 is to blown open. 吹 is also the same as blow. 吹 刮 more or less the same word. But 刮 have other meanings. One of meaning is to 刮风。突然刮起了一阵大风，把窗户都吹开了。She felt a pang of heartache, and tears immediately flowed down. Sudden, sharp physical pain. Pang. Pang. 心痛 heartache 心痛，眼泪 tears。她感到 so she felt 一阵心痛 a pang of a heartache. So here is 阵 a pang 一阵心痛，眼泪tears 立刻 immediately 流了下来。流 it's to flow， 流下来 it's to flow down， so 流了下来。他感到一阵心痛，眼泪立刻流了下来。So as you remember, 立刻 immediately, but in a past actions. Next one, 感受 to experience to feeling 感受。This trip made me experience the beauty and power of nature. 大自然 nature 力量 power。这次旅行 so this time traveling or this traveling 这次旅行 让我 made me 感受 to feel 感受到 also this one 感受到了 but here is no maybe it's not necessary 大自然 big the beauty 不是美丽 the beauty and 和力量 and power but beauty and power of what of 大自然的美丽和力量。这次旅行让我感受到了大自然的美丽和力量。I can genuinely feel your love for me. 真切 genuine clear. 我能真切 genuinely real true. So 我能 I can 真切的感受 to feel they describe how genuinely. So it's li. This the responsible for this li. Because it's genuine, right? Here. Genuine? Genuine. 我能真切的感受到你对我的爱。So you for me love you for me. 你对我的爱。我能真切的感受到你对我的爱。And last one, 流泪 to shed tears. Seeing the moving plot in the movie, I couldn't help but shed tears. 感人 touching 情节 plot 情节scenario storyline 情节忍不住 can't help 忍不住 couldn't resist。So 看到电影里的感人情节。So as I saw touching plot 感人情节 touching plot in the movie 电影里的感人情节，我忍不住流泪了。So I cannot help 我忍不住 I cannot help but 流泪了 to shed tears。这个忍不住 can't help but cannot stand something。看到电影里的感人情节，我忍不住流泪了。And last one, she shed tears but still maintained a strong smile. 她流泪了 so she shed the tears, done, but 依然 still 保持着it's to maintain 保持着坚强的微笑 is a smile we already learned today 坚强 strong firm tough strong-willed 坚强他流泪了但依然保持着坚强的微笑 this one just long action 保持着 Let's repeat what we learned today. First one is 微笑 to smile or smile 微笑温暖 warm 温暖立刻 immediately 立刻 pull to throw oneself on something 卧室 bedroom pull also the pull but in other characters to spread out to lay down pull 飘 to flat in the air float in the air 阵 a short period a measure word for some short period here a gust of wind or a pang of heartache 阵感受 to experience feeling something and 流泪 to shed tears 流泪 and we have one new idiom for today. Last time we learned 称心如意 to one's heart content 称心如意称心如意 Today's new one. To use a sledgehammer to crack a nut. 大材小用 This idiom describes a situation where a highly skilled person is assigned to a task that doesn't utilize their talents to the fullest. 大材小用。Making a PhD student do simple manual labor is simply using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. Sledgehammer 是什么？ Heavy hammer with a long handle used for breaking things. Okay. 让一位博士生 So 博士 PhD 博士生 PhD student. So let PhD student 去做 to do 简单的体力劳动 to make simple. This one 体力劳动 manual labor you can say. 劳动 is labor. 体力 manual physical I think maybe. 体力劳动简直 simply to say 是大材小用。大材小用。让一位博士生去做简单的体力劳动，简直是大材小用。简直 simply 是大材小用。大材小用。大材小用。So that's all for today. See you in the next one.